Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Steins Gate 0. In the last episode, Rintaro spent most of Saturday studying in a cafe in Ikebukuro, and he ended up getting contacted by none other than Amadeus Kurusu. Later that afternoon, Mayuri showed up, and the two of them went shopping for advertising materials for Rintaro's father's grocery business. And Mayuri was so happy about going back to Rintaro's house to start working on that, and then she got a message from Kaede about Fubuki, who's apparently back in the hospital. That's not good news. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on the screen. Fubuki was at a different location than before. This time it was at the AH Tokyo General Hospital High-Tech Medical Center in Yoyogi. I can tell you what she's not being kept for, Rintaro, and that's encephalitis. It was supposedly one of Japan's most advanced hospitals. According to what I read on the internet, patients with the new encephalitis that everyone was talking about was being gathered here for special treatment. But I'd also read a lot of really bad urban legends about the place, and I was a bit worried about what kind of horror show I'd find there. Urban legend. Rumors whose source is unknown or unclear, usually dating from the 20th century or later. This can be divided into ghost stories, occult stories, and folklore, but lately the boundaries between these three categories has become vague. Urban legends range from short, silly stories to the terrifying and nightmarish, and all of them are told as if they really happened. Examples of urban legends include the Japanese story of Hanako-san, the stories about the Shadow People, or the story of the Men in Black. But of course, when we arrived, because we're here with Mayuri, it was nothing like that. It was very clean and decorated like a luxury hotel. This is a very fancy looking hospital, if I do say so myself. And there's Kaede and Yuki. Let's see how Fubuki is doing. Kaede and Yuki waved to us as we entered the lobby. Yuki had gotten a message from Kaede as well, and had evidently come right over. Well, that's what we're here to find out. But apparently she's okay. Yuki gave Mayuri a soft hug and a smile. Kaede bowed her head apologetically.
驚かせてごめんね。私も焦っちゃって。もっとちゃんと確認してからメールすればよかった。
Well, to be fair, you probably only found out, recently.
というと、中瀬さんの容体は？
今、病室で吹雪ちゃんのお母さんに会えたんですけど、例の病気が悪化したとかじゃないそうです。
Yeah. Something in my intuition tells me that her so-called illness isn't related to what everyone thinks it is. Just throwing that out there. And yet they're still doing examinations and tests.
はい、そう言ってました。だから全然心配ないって。
I think we actually have plenty to worry about.
なんだ。はあ、よかった。
Mayuri looked extremely relieved as Yuki continued to hug her There's Fubuki, still wearing the headgear it seems. Or this is just a flashback. If I remembered right, the last time they examined her, they said it was possible she had the disease, but as long as it didn't get worse, it wouldn't affect her daily life. They just told her to come back for regular checkups. The new encephalitis had arrived in Japan over 6 months ago, but the number of patients was still increasing. Fortunately, there hadn't been a single casualty yet. I wonder why.
あれは病気なんかじゃないと思うけどな。
Indeed, the symptoms of this new phenomena are those of reading Steiner. I was certain that what they were calling encephalitis was actually something similar to reading Steiner, given we went through the exact same experience. One time when I went to visit Fubuki in the hospital, I had secretly investigated the other patients. I wasn't able to get any proof, but I found out most of the patients in her wing had, to varying degrees, memories of the same world line. Many people had memories of Japan at war. So, and the number of patients is increasing, which is definitely not good.
ふぶきちゃんに会えるかな。それがね、今 MRI で脳の検査をしている最中なんですって。だから病室にいないの。
So they're giving her an MRI scan.
そうなんだ。
I don't think they're actually looking for an illness. I think they're actually looking for whatever process the brain goes through when reading Steiner activates.
でももう少しで終わるみたいよ。ここで待っていてってふぶきちゃんのお母さんが。
Kaide motioned to Mayuri, indicating that she should sit down at a nearby sofa.
検査が終わったら声をかけてくれるみたい。
I let the girls sit down on the sofa and stood next to them while I surveyed the lobby. See who else is here.
すごい病院ですよね。
Indeed, it's rather elaborate. And Yuki caught Rintaro off guard there.
中瀬さんの家って実はすごい金持ちだったりするのか？こんなところに入院なんて。
Well, clearly somebody must be paying for her to stay in this hospital.
いえ、そうじゃなくってですね。ふぶきちゃんのお母さんの話だと、日本とアメリカの政府がお金を出して新しい治療のプロジェクトを始めるみたいなんです。
The Japanese and American governments are paying for a new treatment project.
この病院とアメリカの専門病院や研究所が中心になってやるんだそうですよ。
Something tells me that this is no coincidence.
そうなのか。
I wasn't sure how I felt about that. If I was right about what this disease really was, it was hard to imagine a bigger waste of money. But what if they aren't wasting the money, Rintaro? What if they actually know what it is they're looking for?
お願いします。 患者は全員個室にしてください。それも患者同士が接触しないようなるべく離れた部屋で。
So apparently they plan to segregate the patients.
しかしね、そんな都合よく病床は空いていませんから。
それでもやってくれないとダメです。患者同士が会話をすることで夢の情報を共有してしまうでしょ
いや、それはそうですが。
That's not
う。脳
really
という
dangerous
のは
in
ね、
and of itself.
他人が見た夢なのにそれに共感を覚えてしまうと、あたかも自分が見た夢のように錯覚してしまう。そういう可能性だってあるのです。
I don't know what you know about neuroscience, good sir, but I'm pretty sure talking to somebody, I'm pretty sure that's not how dreams work. One cannot simply dream of someone else's dream just by being told about it. Across the lobby, I saw an old Japanese doctor in a white coat and a big man in a suit who was frantically trying to talk to him. It's Dr. Alexis and Leskinen. So you're in charge of this project. I should have known. In fact, I did know because Rintaro may not realize it right now, but I don't trust you anymore, Leskinen.
Oh?
I'd seen the man in the suit before. Actually, it was a man I knew well.
教授、レスキネン教授。
I hurried over.
レスキネン教授、俺です。岡部です。
He must have been wearing his translator, because he was communicating with the old doctor in Japanese. Dr. Liskinen's face quickly broke into a smile when he saw me.
Oh, Rintaro!
His voice was so loud that everyone in the lobby, doctors, nurses, staff, and even the patients, turned to look at me. But Dr. Leskinen didn't seem to notice them as he ran over. He was like a giant American football player racing for a touchdown. Also, there is a thing known as personal space, Leskinen.
ちょっと待ってください、教授。ストップ、ストップ。
And I think we just got spear tackled. My cries went unheard as Leskinen tackled me and then pulled me up. And then he switched from football player to pro wrestler and swung me up and down. I felt like I was a little child. There was nothing I could do to resist him as he flung me around. A moment later, he noticed the cold stares of the people around us and finally released me.
いやはや、すまない。あまりに驚いてはしゃぎすぎてしまった。
Dr. Leskinen bowed to the people around him in apology.
レスキネン先生、この青年とはどういったお知り合いかな？
The doctor that Professor Leskinen had been talking to was staring at me suspiciously.
あ、
Oh, there's no way we can't make ourselves, less conspicuous, unfortunately. I wasn't really sure exactly what to tell him. It wasn't like he was really my professor.
見たところまだ学生のようだが、どこの大学かね？教授と同じ脳科学専攻だとすると。
Yeah, that's not really it.
いえ、俺は。
We're
彼
acquaintances
は
of
9月
sorts.
からビクトゥコンドリア大学の学生ですよ。 いずれ私の研究室に来てもらうつもりでいます。
It's definitely a big revelation for Rintaro, being made a student of Victochondria.
ビクトル・ポンドリア大学かね。これは驚いた。
I looked over at Dr. Leskinen questioningly, but he just gave me a mischievous smile. This guy, he really was such a kid.
日本人であそこへ行ける学生なんてめったにいない。大したものだ。
どうも。
Yeah, this certainly isn't going to draw any unwanted attention. After the doctor left, I sighed loudly enough for Leskinen to hear me.
今の人は
Probably a doctor at this hospital. The director, no less.
院長そんな偉い人相手に堂々と嘘をついたんですか？
おや、私は嘘なんてついたかな？確かに9月から我が校の学生とは言ったが、何も今年の9月からとは言ってないよ。それとも何かい？君は結局我が校に来る自信がないのかな？だったら少し残念だが。
Leskinen tried to guilt trip Rintaro. He really was like a little kid, completely shameless. But still it was hard to hate him.
でも
Oh, you
驚き
will
まし
learn,
た。
Rintaro.
まさか教授がまた日本に来ているなんて。
Yeah, funny that. It had been 5 months since I'd seen him off at Narita.
魔法も一緒に来ているよ。
I'm sure she is,
そう
Leskinen.
なんですか？一言も教えてもらってませんが。
Yeah, again, funny about that. I talk to her often via email and video chat, mostly about Amadeus's testing, but she hadn't said a word about coming to Japan. I hadn't heard anything about it from Amadeus Kurisu
ま
either.
たあの和光市の部署のオフィスだよ。クリスと一緒にいつでも遊びに来るといい。泥棒に入られるから別の場所にしてくれと訴えたんだがね。
Dr. Leskinen looked up towards the ceiling and shrugged. It did feel like that place had security issues.
ウィンタールはどこか具合でも悪いのかい？治療でここに？
あ、いえ、違います。入院してる友人の見舞いで。
Yeah, a patient by the name of Fubuki.
ああ、そうか。それはよか。いや、その友人にとっては良くないか。申し訳ない。
Thank you very much for your concern, Leskinen.
ああ、いえ。それで教授こそ日本の病院で何を？
Dr. Leskinen brought his face close to mine and whispered so that the people around us couldn't hear him.
君も知っているだろう。例の新型脳炎の件だよ。
Yeah, it's hard not to
アメリ
these
カ
days.
政府の依頼で精神生理学研究所が治療法を研究していたんだが手詰まりらしくてね。私も調査に加わるよう大学から命じられたというわけさ。
そうなんですか。レスキネン教授が新型脳炎を。
So basically, he's a consultant here. Of course, unlike Rintaro, I know better than to take Leskinen's story at face value. Now there was a word I didn't expect to hear. I explained that my friend was here because they thought she might have the disease.
もしかしてその友人というのは中瀬克美？
Fubuki, yes, her.
ああ、クリスマスパーティーで会ってましたね。
Yeah, come to think of it, Leskinen and Maho were both there on Christmas Eve.
実は私が新型農園に興味を持ったのもあのパレーがきっかけでね。君と克美が揃って倒れただろ？
Curious that. He was right, actually. In my case, I've been sent to that other world line.
克
As
美
with
には
as with
何日か前
Fubuki.
に再会したんだけどね。私にも何度か噛みついてきたよ。どうしてまた入院させられるんだ？私は元気なのにってね。
Yeah, I thought that Fubuki would have protested about that.
そうでしたか。
もう少し協力的になってくれると嬉しいとリンタロウからも伝えておいてくれないかい？
あ
Yeah, good luck with that.
実際のところキャツミだけでなく全ての患者に申し訳ないという気持ちはあるんだ。
I'm sure you do. By the way, I don't trust you anymore.
我々も日本の医師団も研究を進めてはいるんだけどね。どうにも解せない検査結果ばかりで困り果てているのさ。
So they're still having trouble with understanding the phenomena that's going on, even though they're a renowned neuroscience institution. Dr. Leskinen's usually chipper expression darkened. The man was such a ball of vitality that I hadn't noticed until then, but when his smile disappeared, I could see the wrinkles that had formed on his face from exhaustion. He must have been working really hard, like he said.
正直、最初はどの医師もこれほど不可解な病気だとは思っていなかったらしいんだけどね。
Well, to be fair, you and I are technically in the same boat because we have no idea of just how reading Steiner actually works either. Of course, we can't tell Leskinen about reading Steiner.
どうしたんだ、リンタロウ？
あ、その
何か気になることでも？
We're just worried about Fubuki.
俺は医学生じゃないのでさっぱりです。
Yeah, we're not really a neuroscience scientist. That would be Kurisu's area. I was just about to tell him about reading Steiner, but in the end, I couldn't. If my uninformed opinion was wrong, it could cost the encephalitis patients their lives. But if we're right, and we are, I just couldn't tell him when I didn't have any proof. Also, letting him know about reading Steiner and world lines and time travel, not a good idea. And then his face drew close to mine again.
ところで、その克美がなかなか興味深いことを言っていたんだよ。
Was she now?
自分たちは病気じゃない。別の世界の出来事を夢で見る能力があるだけだとかなのか。
Well, the hospital staff are chalking it up to hallucinations, so you know how it is. I told her not to say anything about it. Could she not help it? Well, she wants to talk to somebody. This was bad. They might start to doubt her sanity. That is the least of our worries, Rintaro.
中瀬さんはとても想像力がたくましいというか SF とかアニメとか大好きですから、他の平行世界を感知できる力なんて多分趣味の影響で口にしただけじゃないかと思います。
Unfortunately, I think that our explanation was a little too forced. Parallel world. Another world which exists parallel to our own in another space-time. It has the exact dimensions as our own world, and sometimes the people and objects within it are in the exact same place as our own. World lines, on the other hand, are not quite like parallel worlds.
実は俺もそういうことを言っていた時期があるんですよ。
That's probably not a good idea to admit that much. I tried my best to come up with excuses, but Leskinen still seemed concerned.
だけどね、私も治療プロジェクトに参加して驚いたんだが、確かにこの病の特徴として多くの患者が夢を共有する不可思議な現象が起こっているんだ。
I can understand how fascinating that could be from a neuroscience perspective. However,
集団幻覚に近いのかとも思って今調べているんだけどね。でもなんだろう、こんなことは初めてでね。脳科学的には今のところ解が導けない。
of course, we don't have the answer either.
正直、非科学的という言葉が一番しっくりくるくらいだよ。それこそ平行世界とか前世の記憶とかね。
Your guess is as good as mine, Leskinen.
君も克美からいろいろと話を聞いてくれると助かるよ。
Yeah, we were going to do that
医者に
regardless.
言えないことでも友人になら話すだろうしね。
はい、一応心がけておきます。
By the way, there are some things that we definitely should never say to our professors, eh, Leskinen?
さて、リンタロウ、それはそれとして確認だ。
Dr. Leskinen was looking over my shoulder.
クリスマスパーティーの時にも感じたんだけれど、君のガールフレンドたちはキュートなお嬢さんばかりだね。
And just like that, he's back to his,
え
I guess, his normal self. Or rather, his public self, one would say. I turned around and saw that Mayuri, Kaide, and Yuki had all stood up from the sofa and were looking at me. When they saw Dr. Leskinen was looking at them, they waved.
やはりあの中に恋人がいたりするのかい？ユキ、カエデ、マユリ、ルカ、それともカツミがそうなのかな？
As Big Bird used to say, used to sing on Sesame Street, one of these things is not like the others, Leskinen. What would make you think why would you bring up Ruka? His words were so surprising that I couldn't think of anything to say. Mahu would often call this middle-aged man a mischievous boy, and that was exactly the look he had on his
い
face.
や、別に無理に聞かせてくれとは言わない。君のプライベートを詮索する気はないからね。
It could have fooled me, Leskinen.
ただまあ可愛い教え子にちょっとした土産話をと思ってただけさ。
Speaking of which, where is Maho?
な
By the way,
は
is she at the Brain Science Institute, perchance? Dr. Leskinen turned to walk away before I could figure out what he meant.
それじゃリンタロウ、私はもうちょっと院長と話をしないといけないから、これで。
Fare thee well,
できれ
Leskinen.
ばユキたちにも一人一人ハグしていきたいところだったが、次回にとっておこう。彼女たちによろしく。
Part of me won't regret the fact that you'll be sent to jail for such an act, Leskinen.
あ、はい。
Off he goes. Mayuri and the others came over to me as I watched him leave.
今の人レスキネン先生
Yes, indeed.
ですよ
That was
ね
him.
どこかで見たことあると思った。アメリカに帰ったんじゃなかったでしたっけ？
Yeah, we thought so too. Apparently not.
おかわり？
Mayuri is the only one who seems to notice that something is wrong. There was no way I could tell the girls about what Leskinen and I were just talking about. Especially not that last conversation. After Fubuki's examination was over, we went to her room and listened to her complain. And then the visit was over. Well, that was extremely quick. But that's it for this episode of Let's Play Steins Gate 0. When we return, we'll have to ponder things over. Especially in regards to what's been happening so far. As always, until next we meet.